Well, it looks like Tron is officially getting its very own season in Disney Speedstorm. So recently, Disney Speedstorm put up a roadmap of the next 3 upcoming seasons, which includes The Incredibles, Big Hero 6, and the highlight here being Tron. The Tron season is announced to be the 12th season in Disney Speedstorm, coming in March 2025. The Tron season for Disney Speedstorm actually got leaked well over a year ago in September 2023. The Tron leak is actually part of the reason that I bought Disney Speedstorm in the first place before it went free, in hopes that it would actually come true one day, and well, here we are. So, based on the official image, it looks like we'll be getting 4 new racers from the actual Tron IP, which I'll get to in a little bit, along with 2 mid-season racers, which are usually unrelated to the actual season theme, so I highly doubt that they will be related to the Tron IP. For example, back when the Aladdin season happened, we got Hades and Gaston as mid-season racers, and of course these characters are not related to Aladdin at all. Lastly, there's also going to be a brand new race environment or racetrack inspired by the Tron IP. You can also see a small glimpse of what the Tron track is actually going to look like behind the Tron logo right here. It seems like the track is taking most inspiration from Tron Legacy, as the architecture alone that we can see right here looks straight from Tron City. But I'm also not too surprised by this, since the Tron Legacy font is being used for the Tron logo. One of the coolest parts about Disney Speedstorm is the soundtrack itself. They don't just reuse classic Disney songs and add those to tracks, instead they make brand new remixes, and they always sound amazing. In the description I'll add some links to some of the music from Disney Speedstorm so you guys can kind of hear what I'm talking about after watching the video. And of course I can't play it here because of copyright. Anyways, what I'm trying to get at is Tron is an IP and franchise known for its music. The original Tron, composed by Wendy Carlos, is amazing in my opinion, and it goes a step further with Tron Legacy, composed by Daft Punk. And of course we also have Joseph Trapanese, who was involved in Tron Legacy and composed for Tron Uprising. The point of what I'm saying here is there's huge potential for the Tron racetrack music. Overall, in that regard, I'm so excited to see what Speedstorm cooks up, but let's move on to some of the characters themselves. So it's already known that there will be 4 character slots in total for the Tron IP, but the characters in question are pretty uncertain. So here are my predictions for who I think will be added to the Tron season. I'm just going to start off by saying I don't think that there's going to be any Tron Ares characters because they're using the Tron Legacy font for the logo right here. And considering that Tron Ares is releasing the same year that this Tron season is releasing in Disney Speedstorm, I feel like that they would want to use the logo if there's any Tron Ares characters. However, I definitely believe that the door is still open to some Tron 1982 characters, just because if you look at the Fall Guys collab, of course we got both Tron 1982 characters and Tron Legacy characters. However, it did use the Tron Legacy font for the logo to promote the collab itself. Now, as for Tron Uprising, if I'm being realistic here, I don't think that there will be any Tron Uprising characters specifically because it is not as iconic as the original 2 films, and as much as it hurts me to say that, it's just the truth. And just from a business perspective, it doesn't make much sense to market someone like Beck or Paige when you can market Korra, Sam, and so on. I think one of the characters that's guaranteed to take up one of the slots is Korra for sure. Whenever a game features Tron Legacy representation, we almost always get Korra. For example, we got her in Little Big Planet 2, Disney Infinity, Disney Heroes Battle Mode, and even Fall Guys. This leaves just 3 more characters, and I feel like it'll be similar to Fall Guys where we get 2 Tron 1982 characters and 2 Tron Legacy characters. For the second Tron Legacy character, I think Sam or Clue is the most likely. For the next character, which is from Tron 1982, is Tron himself. I think this makes the most sense, and even if we don't get 2 1982 Tron characters, I think that he's almost guaranteed. This is part of the reason why I didn't mention Rinsler in the Tron Legacy characters, because I think it's a bit of a waste of a space if we get Rinsler and Tron. I think that we should get someone else that's not Rinsler, because if I'm being honest, I'd rather have Tron over Rinsler, and since they're both technically the same program, it doesn't make sense to have both in my opinion. And for my last pick, I think Sark is pretty likely because you gotta have a villain in there, you know? One thing that I noticed about Disney Speedstorm is that every vehicle is specifically a cart. There's no motorcycles or bikes at all. And I think Tron could be the season to actually introduce this. Introduce bikes, introduce motorcycles, and have light cycles in the Tron season. I think that light cycles are arguably the most iconic motorcycle or bike in fiction, which is why I think it's the perfect way to introduce motorcycles to Disney Speedstorm. Coming with Season 12 or the Tron season, we will also be getting a Golden Pass. Now, the Golden Pass is basically the Battle Pass equivalent for Disney Speedstorm, which means we will be able to unlock Tron characters, crew members, and much more. Now, one thing that's slightly unfortunate with Disney Speedstorm is that Golden Passes are released in parts. So if the Tron season is going to be 2 months long, that means we will have 2 Golden Pass parts in that season, as usually a new Golden Pass part is released every month. I mean, I don't mind this too much because at least the pass will be filled with Tron themed items, but I can't lie, splitting the pass in half is a little bit annoying, especially since you're basically buying 2 golden passes. Overall, I'm very excited for the Disney Speedstorm Tron season because I've been waiting for this for well over a year since it got leaked in September 2023. I just know that there's so much potential here for what they can do, and it's going to be lasting 2 months in total, so I hope I can play it on stream with you guys a little bit. Anyways, that's about it for today, and I'll see you guys later. End of line.